Welcome back. We're on a little adventure today at Pomme de Terre State Park in Missouri. We are at the Pittsburg Campground and we are about to hike Indian Point Trail. We have sadly been stuck in our RV all day. It is almost 3 o'clock. It's been raining all day. So finally broke and we're going to take advantage of this Indian Point Trail. It's how many miles, Graham?
It's just over 3.
Just over 3. It's supposed to be a pretty easy hike. Take, what, an hour and a half to do? Something like that. We've got Jack with us, so we might be a little slower. But let's see what kind of adventure we can get to. There's the lake through the trees. Jack, Graham's pulling ahead of us. Jack's raring to go. Go, Jack, go. So there are different little connectors from different points in this park. So if you don't want to walk the whole 3 miles, you can connect onto this trail and walk a shorter version out to Indian Point. So we've just come across the Pomme de Terre Savannah and got to this little junction. So onward we go. All right, from here you can see the swim beach here at the state park. You can hear some people down there. They must have just run out as soon as the rain stopped. So that section brought us right out at the beach area. And if you needed it, there's a vault toilet. And then the next leg of this is right here, half a mile to go to Indian Point. Well, as you can see, this trail is a pretty easy one. There's not much elevation gain on it, at least not yet. It's really well marked with these blue blazes and seems to be pretty well maintained. So it's a pretty easy one, even if you have little kids or dogs. All right, we're getting closer to the point. This takes you out to this little like peninsula outcropping thing, and the trail is getting a little bit more overgrown. I mean, it's not bad. Certainly, it's clear, but it's just a smaller path out here. We're almost to the point. Jack is pulling me along. Getting closer. Come with us to Indian Point. Oh my gosh, we're out here where we have good cell phone service. Graham's getting phone calls. Look, there's a flamingo. Wild. And there's some trash, and I always forget to bring a trash bag with me.
Yep.
We made it to Indian Point. This was worth the little jaunt out here. This is so pretty. And today's kind of an overcast day because, like I said, it's been raining till 3 o'clock, but so pretty. I will. There's the dam. I'd like to know the story behind this flamingo. And there's the trail that we just walked down. I wanted to see what these big signs say. This one says L1, and the other one on the other side says P1. Here's a view from the other side. Ooh, windy out here. This is so cool. Oh, look, there's an island out there. The boats?
Yeah. You want to go on the boat?
I bet he'd love to ride on a boat. We're looping around And we've come out behind the marina, which, I don't know, you can probably just see the tops of the boat slips over there. Look, we just came on the trail. We found this beautiful little turtle. Jack found him first. Good job, Jack. A little hotter, a little sweatier, but we managed to finish that trail in an hour and 49 minutes, which is pretty good considering we have a little dog that likes to mark his territory every 15 minutes. Walking the trail is definitely worth it. It's kind of a pretty stroll through the forest, and then when you get to the point, there's bugs flying all around. When you get out to Indian Point, that payoff is kind of worth it. Unfortunately, there was a lot of trash there. Looks like people had been setting off fireworks and of course not hauling the trash back out, which is unfortunate. Our time here at Pomme de Terre has been cut short by all the rain that we had today. We were gonna go out on our paddle boards and ride our bikes. We may still ride our bikes in the morning because the the park roads are pretty nice, and there's a few miles that you could go around on your bikes. So we might try that in the morning. The water was a little choppy, so we're not going to take our paddle boards out today. So we're just going to relax this evening, cook out on the Blackstone, and sit around a campfire, which sounds pretty good to me. If you'd like to know a little bit more about this park, here's a few details. Here's the entrance to the campground. The amphitheater, and they do give some little nature programs there. And this is also where the Indian Point Trail starts. Be sure to check the notice boards for the nature programs. There was one going on when we checked in about like Native Americans in the area, and I wish we'd been able to go to it, but we got here a little too late. We are camped in Site 106 in the 100 loop. There are 4 different loops in the Pittsburg Campground. The 100 loop is the only one that has electricity and water at each site. But all the rest have water available somewhere on the loop. And there's a vault toilet here, and then there is a cute little path that you can take to get to the shower houses and the dumpster, should you need it. Here is the playground that is next to loops 3 and 4. Again, loop 3 and 4 only have electric at each site, so they're really nicely shaded. Here's some ADA compliant shower houses, so the units have a toilet, sink, and shower all in them. And then here's your traditional bathhouse. Bathrooms in the front, shower stalls in the back, kind of communal shower stalls. They're all very nice and clean. And there are 2 really well-equipped dump stations. And now it's time for a bike ride. There are a few miles of roads in this state park that you can bike fairly easily, especially if you don't mind a few climbs. I don't know if you can see Graham way ahead of me, pumping up that hill. I'm already winded and now I have to do it. So wish me luck.
I'm impressed you got that far. I was in one-on-one coming up here.
We're on a bike tour, so I thought I'd show you the swim beach. Here is a little picnic area across from the dam. Oh yeah, so you could come down here and fish or swim if you didn't want to swim in the swim beach, or put your kayaks in or your paddle boards. Shelter house, handicap accessible, and there's a playground and a vault toilet, all in the day use area. We are packed up and ready to roll out of Pomme de Terre State Park. We've had a lovely stay, even if the weather didn't agree with us. We'd definitely come back. It was a really nice, quiet stay. At the time of filming this is August 25th. So I don't know if the timing was just right. Like usually most of the schools in Missouri start back up this past week. I know ours did. So maybe people were just not thinking about camping this weekend. Or if this park's always this quiet. I don't know. But great park, great views. Would love to come back and actually use the lake sometime. So until next time, thanks for watching.